Hello, everyone, and welcome to Newly Forged. Thank you for hanging out with us while we got ourselves situated for tonight.
Ooh,
I
we're
am
late.
Jared. I am your dungeon master here. And with me are three out of four, well, five actually, of my very good friends and misfits. Say hello, misfits. I don't know. That's just a weird.
Hello.
Hello, misfits.
Hey,
Hello, Misfits.
I'll give it two. I got two of that, so we'll give it two. I've got it waves hello with Pikachu as always. Hello, I've got it in chat. Big shout out, big thank you to DM Feanor who followed us a couple days ago. So thank you, DM Feanor,
Woohoo.
for following us. Indeed, Amber may be here a little bit later, or she may be unavailable. It kind of depends on how work goes for her. So here's hoping. But in the meantime, let's go around. Everybody introduce yourselves. Tell us who you're playing. All that fun stuff. And this week, I would like, you know what? I would like someone to roll a D100 for me. Just go for it right off the bat.
Oh no.
Anybody, go for it.
Done.
All right, what you get?
48.
A 48.
48.
Cool. This week, I would like to know what aspect of your character's future are they most curious about? Or, alternatively, if they could know one thing about the future, what would it be? So ponder that for a mere moment as I then throw it over to the corner over here with Mike.
That's me. All right, and I go first. So my name is Mike. I play Defect, Warforged Barbarian, and the regarding his future, I mean, definitely everything he's been slowly finding out about where he's come from. He's worried how that'll come into play and how that'll affect his friendship with Grig. If he'll need to be pulled away from Grig, if the others like me will accept Grig, perhaps. But we'll see, of course, down the line. But that's what he's concerned about most.
Okay, cool. Let's hop over the screen to Sarah.
Hey, I'm Sarah, and I'm supposed to be at the other end from Mike. I play Olive, the half-orc druid. And Olive, I think, is mostly concerned about whether, what happens when we're done with this, and if she's ever going to be happy in her little cave by herself again. Or if she's going to miss these crazy people and, not go back to being a hermit. Because it's kind of been a big change for her.
Yeah, very existential. I like it.
She's a druid.
Yeah.
They're existential.
Totally. And hopping on down below, we have Tanner.
Hi, I'm Tanner. I'm playing Adis, the Human Ranger. And I would say maybe Adis is wondering if there's a way to go back, or if this is the time that he is now just to live in.
Interesting. And I am Jared. I am your humble dungeon master here, and I play everybody else. And I am interested in how these players will mess up my plans. So that is what
thoroughly.
I mean, do you actually want me to try and derail, or do you just want to...
Oh, God, no. I know you too well. No.
So quick.
Yep. Within 10 days, the world just ends.
Okay. No, that's not enough credit. 4 days.
4 days. All right, fair. So, with all that said, the introductions out of the way, let's dive into a recap and pick up where we left off. Last time on Newly Forged, our heroes traveled to the lakeside town of Dagma, on the shore of the massive Lake of Eels, where they have heard rumor there is a shard-touched artifact, or a fragment of a shard, at the bottom of a lake in something called Pon'Ka'Ran. They quickly met the local gnomish dockmaster, Gribbledew Granitestone, who offered to arrange a boat for them so they could search the lake. After an afternoon spent listening to conversations in the local tavern and obtaining a lake eel for dinner, the group was sent a message that Gribbledew had indeed found a ship for them and that they should be at the docks an hour before dawn the next day. Awakening early, the party met with Captain Tesk of the trawler and her crew and hired them for a week to bring them out upon the lake and search for their quarry. They searched for days, but finally found the rumored Island of Three Trees, and there located a ruined shrine which contained apparent coordinates for what might be the lair of the creature. The next day they arrived at the proper place, paid for another week of the ship's services before the ship turned back by force, and began searching the area. Olive went into beast shape and decided to inspect the bottom for what she could find, her initial reconnaissance yielding very little, and after checking in with her compatriots, decided to again plunge the depths, solo. And this time was rewarded with finding a giant eye opening up right next to her as she inspected the sandy floor of some sunken ruins. And that is where we pick up. So, Olive, I need you to roll some initiative for me.
Cool.
Oh boy.
You got this.
Oh, great. Yeah. 11. So much initiative.
Cool. So, Olive, this eye has opened up. What are you going to do?
I am going to squirt some ink.
Okay.
I have 60 feet of swimming speed.
Yeah.
And after I squirt ink, I can use my movement, my action, and my bonus action to go 180 feet straight up.
Nice.
Really?
Bonus action 2?
Uh-huh.
What is
What
is the ink cloud? Is it not a action?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I believe it is an action.
Oh, you're right. It is an action. So I get 120 feet straight up.
How do you use your bonus action for speed?
It is part of the ink cloud.
Oh, so it is. Great. Wonderful. So yeah, you
All right.
squirt your cloud and zip away.
Area is heavily obscured for a minute, and I get a dash as a bonus action.
Yeah. Very cool. You squirt and burst out and keep on going, and you don't see anything follow you.
I did think about this before I went down there by myself again.
Okay.
You came prepared.
So whatever it is, that eye that opened up, you saw it, panicked, squirted, and bolted faster than it could do anything.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. It has not apparently followed you, so good job.
Bonus.
It got some of the ink in its eye, and it hurt.
That was kind of the goal.
Indeed. All right. So presumably you make your way back up to the ship.
Yep. All the way up.
Yeah. 10 minutes later, you bob up, and you can revert and climb, or you can wrap your tentacles around the rope that's in there waiting for you.
Yeah, I will get back on the boat and resume being a half orc and go, hey guys, it's down there. Found it.
You found.
Is this it?
All the
Are
way
we going down?
All the way down. Found it, it's down there. I could use a nap before we go back down there.
Do we have time for you to take a nap?
Wasn't moving.
What time of day is it?
It is a little afternoon at this point, like midday, like between noon and 1-ish.
How big was it?
Well, the eye that opened and looked at me was about 20 feet wide. Real big.
That's big.
Defect looks at a boat and then turns to the captain. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
the captain looks at you and is like, "This is the boat you paid for. This is the boat we have."
Yikes.
Fair.
All right, your boat.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we got those water breathing potions if it's all the way at the bottom.
It's real far down.
Probably cold down there.
Didn't notice.
Or you didn't notice.
Octopus doesn't care.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. You do know that as an octopus, it took you... Well, actually, you swim quicker as an octopus, so it took you about 5 minutes to get up. So, given that, you can probably deduce the depth is about 1,500 feet.
Yeah, it's real far down.
Is deep.
Do we have to worry about water pressure?
I was just going to say,
With the...
thank God there's no decompression sickness in Nuuli.
At least for an octopus, there wouldn't be.
Yeah.
We might have to be careful coming up or we'll get the bends.
I know.
I'm pretty sure it would take us a week to come up and not get the bends.
Says the certified diver.
That's real far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deep.
Hopefully magical potions prevent that.
I mean, yeah they do. They're magic.
Well,
that's what they do.
If you need to rest, I mean, we should have an hour should be fine for that, and then we can head down, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
prepare ourselves.
I currently have 1 slot left, so I could go back down, but only for 4 more hours.
Yeah, but what happens if you're forced out of your form?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would rather not go down with only 1 slot.
Very fair. Well, I'm fine with waiting as long as you can for sure lead us down to the correct spot.
I think I can, and I think just the hour is going to be plenty. That's all I need to reset is wild shape.
It hasn't followed you and is waiting below the surface.
True. Don't know. I didn't stick around to wait and see. I just got the fuck out.
That's very fair.
It was real big, and real close.
You said that the eye was a 20 feet across or 20-foot radius?
Diameter.
Diameter. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it was like easily twice your size as an octopus.
Okay.
It was big.
Well, 20-foot diameter and 20-foot radius are 2 very different sizes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Yes, but no one guesses the radius of a of a circle. You guess the diameter.
Unless you're Wizards of the Coast.
Sure.
Alright, well, I assume we're waiting an hour and then we're just gonna...
Great. I am taking a short rest.
Cool. Yeah, so you spend your hour, Olive, resting, the others preparing. Paduk is visible and flying around and is very excited. And he says, question, when we go down there, how are we going to breathe? Like, you have potions, right?
We have, how many did we buy?
I don't know. I don't have any of them because,
I mean, because I just probably need like a drop of one if that's made for you people and it'll work, right?
Yes?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about sprite physiology. Does anyone?
Well, I mean, I'm only this tall, so you know.
Well, I guess we'll try it and we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I get 2 4-hour chunks as an octopus. And I've got polymorph prepared if I need to turn anyone else or myself into an octopus. The caveat being, of course, that I can't do that as an octopus. I gotta pop back into half-orc form, say something,
Sorry, I'm like opening.
And then bamf back in.
Well, okay. You guys have done this kind of stuff before. I've never been this deep underwater. Can we see down there?
It's pretty
Does
You
anybody...
got dark vision?
No. I'm just a sprite. But I'm good at healing, so, like, that's good.
We like that. Yeah, it's real dark down there. And I don't know what kind of a light source we can travel with underwater.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, this is going to go great.
Also, looking at Amber's notes, we have 5 potions of water breathing.
Great.
Wait, where do you see? I'm missing that.
15. 15 Arcana.
Cool. So you know that there are multiple spells that create light. There's the light cantrip, which is not dispelled. Even the spell Continual Flame will burn underwater. Like, it does get doused.
Cool.
So
I have none of those.
Yeah, so there's a couple of options that way. Any magical item that emits light or can emit light is also viable. There's also a spell called Dark Vision, if anybody has that.
Olive has none of those things prepared because she has Dark Vision in all her forms. I know Spoot had light prepared. That's not helpful because he's halfway across the continent.
We have a drift globe in Grig's eggs.
That is true. You did
That's
find
exciting.
About that.
Yep.
So we can... What was the range on that?
I believe it is... it's within 60 feet. Or no, if you're within 60 feet of it, you can have it cast the light spell.
Okay. So we could...
It just kind of hovers 5 feet off the ground. If you speak a command word.
Does it follow us?
Someone can hold it. If you move more than 60 feet away from you, it follows, but only at that distance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can like poof it and then just kind of have it hang there in combat, just like.
I mean, you
Like,
can also just have
absolutely.
you can also just have someone carry it.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some extra arms as an octopus.
That's true.
Yeah. So we can use the drift globe and have that as a source. And then all attacks underwater are a disadvantage.
Indeed. All attacks underwater are at disadvantage. For ranged weapons, they cannot be fired beyond their short range. They automatically miss.
Mm-hmm.
And any weapon that is not piercing damage is also at disadvantage. So, like, a harpoon would not be at disadvantage, but a great axe is.
What about my arrow?
It's a ranged weapon.
Yeah,
Right, so
it's
it's a base range.
Yeah, and it's at disadvantage.
So it has to be specifically aquatic weapons, like built for.
Yeah.
Well, like a dagger would be fine.
Well,
you're not. That's neither ranged nor. Right, because that's piercing and it's
right. So
not ranged.
Very, very few weapons are not at disadvantage underwater. They are daggers, javelins, short swords, spears, and tridents.
There you go.
And for ranged weapons, they automatically miss beyond the normal range. And even within the normal range, they are at disadvantage. Unless it is a crossbow, a net, or a thrown weapon like a javelin. So spear, trident, a dart. The good news is that when you're fighting underwater, you are resistant to fire damage.
Oh, good.
Be useful. But susceptible to lightning.
Haha. Well, who knows? We'll find out, won't we?
I can only call lightning if I can see the sky.
Unless this underwater monster is an electric eel.
It is the Lake of Eels.
It is the Lake of Eels.
During this time, you can also check your notes to see if you remember which fragment this creature potentially is rumored to have within it, which may also give you clues.
I believe it's Null. Null shard.
Okay.
Yeah. The Null shard. And what is it that we remember about the Null shard?
I don't know. You tell me what you remember.
I don't know a damn thing about the Null shard.
Well, okay.
But that wouldn't be electric. Mind, Sway, Surge is probably electric. Purge, Drain, and Null.
Yep. Cool. Is there anything else you would like to do to prepare for your descent down?
Oh, boy.
A fragment of Null. Pon'Ka'Ran.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the thing with the big eye.
It says Null Violet in her notes.
Yep. What we know about the Null shard is that it's purple.
Well, that should help. So.
Yep. Yep, it's a purple thing.
Tis indeed. Alright. Are we ready to go down?
Yep. And another reminder that all of you move at half speed unless you have a swim speed underwater. So yeah, cool. So you all gear up. Do you all who's gonna run Greg for Amber?
I can run it if no one else wants to.
Okay, cool. Just in case. I think I think Greg has access to the Alter Self spell, so that's also an option. But it is concentration, so let me give you their sheet. Cool.
I think we all have her sheet, actually.
Well, control of her character token.
Yeah. That's different. Yep.
Cool. So all of you are holding the drift globe, or you are going to hold the drift globe in
my tentacle.
In your tentacle form once you transition.
I think that's reasonable, since that leaves other people with their hands free.
Cool. And so you'll activate the light cantrip off of it, so it'll be emitting.
I don't have a light cantrip.
No, it's part of the part of the item.
I just have to think.
Yeah, it's got a couple different command words. It's got 3 command words actually.
Okay.
One to make it hover, one to give it the light cantrip, and one for it to use the daylight spell, which it can do once per day.
And daylight is more light than the light cantrip.
It's also actual sunlight instead of just light, which sometimes matters.
Sure. How long does that last?
It lasts pretty long. I think it lasts until dispelled.
Okay.
For the object, but I could be wrong on that.
All right. I'm looking for the object still, and I'm not.
It's on D&D
Griff Globe. It just says magical light source. Maybe I should look for it somewhere more useful.
Yeah.
Jared, quick question.
Yes.
Chomper. the ranged version, the ballista.
Yes.
That's magical. Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
It's shooting force. It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not finding it on D&D Beyond as a drift globe. Is it called something else?
No.
Just drift globe.
Yeah.
Are you searching items or inventory?
Yeah, so...
I'm searching everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we failed our investigation check for items.
Yeah, so the light cantrip lasts for an hour, but it's a cantrip, so you can just keep, or someone can just keep activating it.
Right.
As determined in a previous episode, when you use the potions of water breathing, you are able to activate magic spells and such.
Right. But I can't because I won't be in a water breathing. I will be a non-verbal octopus.
Yep.
So someone else who I'm happy to carry the darn thing, but someone else with access to magic is going to have to keep.
You figure it'll also take 10 minutes to get down there, so.
Yeah.
We just have to be within 60 feet of it?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, one of us can stay within range of the drift globe easy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The octopus is also not going to notice if it goes out, so happy to carry it.
Oh, you will. Your vision will change.
Sure. But someone will have to remember to keep activating it because I can't talk.
Paduk, how well do you see in the dark?
He doesn't.
Not at all.
Awesome.
But hey, I bet he's magical enough to trigger the cantrip.
Oh, sure. I can cast spells. I just don't know that one. I thought about it, but then I was like, no, I should learn how to hurt somebody just in case.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Although I don't really
That's fair.
like to do it. But, you know,
That's fair.
It's good to have.
But you don't need to know the spell. It's part of the thing. You just have to say the word.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, if you can't see, say the word. And apparently my tentacle will light up with the drift globe.
Who controls Paduk?
All of you have
all do.
access to it. Or
Okay.
all of you have access to him, so you can select someone to Jaeger or to drive Paduk during any combat encounters that occur.
Okay.
I just run him from a personality standpoint. You all decide his actions because he's your sidekick.
Got you.
Cool. And he's carrying a long sword and a short bow, neither of which he can use underwater usefully.
But he has magic.
But he has magic.
Yeah, he's a
There's a lot of-
caster. And he has
Yeah.
decent spells for underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a lot of healing spells.
he's very much like he told you when you first met him. Like he is a medic, so like
Yes. Nonetheless, I will loan him a dagger just in case.
He's tiny.
the dagger is
Dagger is small.
the dagger is as large as he is.
Okay, never mind.
He's like,
He is 6 inches tall. Remember.
Yes, he's carrying a long sword for God's sake.
no, it's for him. It's a long sword.
For him, it's a long sword. For you, it's a sewing needle.
Okay, fine.
That's why it only does 1 point of damage.
Yep. Fair.
And his bow
Okay.
also does 1 point of damage.
Mhm,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I just didn't want him to be without I didn't want him to be defenseless down there.
He has magic. He's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
if it goes too bad, I just do this, and he disappears.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'll probably be like this until something happens, but I'll definitely whoever's got a spare drop in their potion bottle when they're done, I'll drink that, and that should work, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna hold off on using Ultra Self on Grig, just because it is concentration.
Yeah, that's fair.
Defect.
And it only
you don't
lasts
need
for
to-
an hour, so
Yeah. You don't need to breathe, right?
That's right.
Awesome. So, I will drink a potion. Grig will drink a potion, and then I'll save a drop for Paduk.
All
And
right.
see what happens.
You feel your skin part a little bit and become more porous around your neck, and it seems like you can breathe in water as well as in land. Paduke drinks the last drop. Oh, that's a weird feeling. Seems to have worked.
All right.
Well, maybe once you start losing vision, just hold on.
Okay.
That was not what I meant to do at all. Sorry about that, guys. Randomly spamming the chat with nothing useful. Marking off a wild shape and becoming a octopus again when we hit the water.
All right. So you dive into the water first, then, and become an octopus.
With my globe, wrap a spare tentacle around the globe.
Cool.
Too far ahead. So much faster.
Roll a d20 for me, Olive.
Oh, goody. 8.
Cool. So, in your excitement, you jumped off the deck and dove in. You don't take any damage or anything. And you immediately become an octopus holding a drift globe. And you realize that every one of your allies is still out of range after your wild shape, and you did not get any temporary hit points for being close enough to them.
Yikes.
Bugger! Y'all are slow.
Yeah.
Get in the damn water.
Oh, this is gonna be cold.
All right.
I'll die.
You all.
Just gonna bob on the surface and wave a tentacle threateningly at them.
I'll turn you into calamari.
You all dive in and begin heading on down.
Unless this eel turns you into calamari first.
So yeah, you head on down. You're bringing them right back to where you.
Yeah, I will
Last
lead the way
saw.
and not get too far ahead because I swim so much faster than everybody else.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Wait.
Yep.
It's too late. I was gonna say, could I have cast the what's it called? The thing where I sense what's around me.
Oh, the
Oh yeah.
Primeval awareness or whatever?
primeval
Yeah.
awareness.
I mean, you could cast it while you're in the water.
What's the range on that? We're
I-
going down 1,500 feet.
A mile.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, I can cast it while moving.
All
It
right.
doesn't say I have to stay still. So
Yeah. So you get a heavy, chalky taste in your mouth,
Alright.
which you know is elemental.
I taste Paduke,
Ooh.
Mm.
I assume.
Yep. You also feel an effervescence on the back of your tongue, as he is a fey being.
So
So-
I don't sense any aberrations or monstrosities.
Not within a mile.
Okay.
Elemental is not super exciting.
No, but I mean I can speak to elementals at least. Hopefully.
If they want to listen.
Yeah. That's why I said hopefully.
All right. So you swim down. It takes you all 10 minutes to get down there. But you are breathing underwater normally as much as you can because of your magic potions. And you have gotten down here. Everybody can make a perception check. They are made at... Well, if you are right on the bottom, Olive, I guess it depends on where you're going. If you're staying floating in the air, then it's a disadvantage to see beyond the ring of light from the orb.
I love natural 20.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Let's see if I can beat Olive.
Nice.
Right, cool.
Nope.
Paduke can also do this as well, if whoever is running Paduke.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, what's his? He is.
He's got a thing.
Skills. He has a +7.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just throw it up.
Great. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah. Very. This light is aiding you all quite a bit.
Go.
That's a lot of high rolls on perception. You can see a very large depression on the floor where Olive has brought you, on the floor of this lake. You're in like kind of a weird like low ravine that's like carved out along the bottom around this set of like broken ruins. There's a large platform, or like probably not a platform, but like the base of like a gazebo or something over on one side, and another building kind of in the middle. It looks like the trench kind of goes in both directions around it, maybe.
And there's all those grooves in the side from things swimming past it.
Yeah, you can see that the sides are pretty smooth in multiple places from being worn away by something probably very large swimming around this way.
Do I see a big eye?
You don't.
What if I poke at the silt in the bottom?
It's just dirt and silt.
Let me see if I
little
have
cloud of dirt kind of up into the water.
And this is where I saw it last?
Yeah. You led yourself right back there. Fairly straightforward.
This is probably... I don't know if this is going to work.
Does your tasting elementals thing tell you what direction they're in?
No, it just gives me a sense of what's in the area. I'm gonna give it a try because I get a free cast of this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Locate Object.
Okay.
And it says describe or name an object that is familiar to you.
Okay.
I mean, I believe you briefly got described what this like stone is like, and like we've had one shard. So I'm just gonna kind of like think of like a purple version of it and see. I mean, it's a free cast. So I'm just gonna see if I can get a ping.
Right. This is locate object.
Yeah.
So you're kind of stretching a bit here, but let's. I'm not going to say you can't do it. I want you to make an Arcana check while you cast it.
Okay. I mean, it's a free cast, so why not?
Yeah. You might get something out of it.
All right, big money, no whammies.
And I'll give you advantage because you've actually like had one of these things in your possession.
11.
An 11. Okay. You cast this spell and you don't get anything off of it.
No, it's worth a shot.
Olive is going to zip down the trench a little bit and see if there's anything to see a little bit further down.
Okay. Cool.
How far away is all of this from us?
Well, Olive has the drift
globe.
That's
how I'm like thinking like how far away is the trench from where we currently are?
We're in the trench, aren't we?
Yeah, you're in the trench, like near the bottom, kind of like 5 feet above the bottom, kind of swimming.
Okay, so you're only going like another 5 feet. You're like on the bottom then, or you're going?
No, I'm going along the trench. I'm gonna like dart my speed out and dart my speed back to see if there's anything to see further down.
Okay. So you're not just like I was like, wait, don't ditch us.
No.
Can't see.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my 60 feet or so and go see if there's anything that away, and then turn around and come back. So like it'll get dim where you are for a little while, but I'm not taking the globe that far away.
Yeah.
Or I could drop the globe. It is not doing me any good.
It's up to you.
At this point, it's kind of like an anglerfish. You with this giant light.
Yeah.
So you decide to shoot off in a direction. to your left, Olive, there is a. It looks like a craggy bit of the ravine. Like it looks like it's got like some crags coming off the side. But to your right is much smoother.
Okay.
Just that's what you noticed from your previous good perception check.
But nothing else changes in 60 feet?
You swim 60 feet?
Yep.
Make a perception check.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Perception. Oh, fuck no. Great, I'm going to swim back.
Oop.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1. 9. But, you know.
Cool. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Don't see a damn
You don't
thing.
see the giant mouth that's enveloping you.
Nope. Gonna turn around and come right back. It's getting real murky out here. Don't see a thing. Coming right
so
back.
you've got the orb with you. You start swimming back to your friends.
I'm gonna get swallowed, aren't I?
You feel something clamp down behind you on the back part of you. And you are hit with a 27.
Yeah?
And take 29 piercing damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And 6 cold damage.
Oh.
Hang on. I don't have an octopus token. How do I... Oh, nope, never mind. Got it. Found it. So, I'm sorry, it was 20...
So 29 piercing as you feel teeth tear into your octopus form. And 6 cold as the teeth are very chilly. So total 35.
Yep. Don't like that at all.
Yep.
Not a fan. Cool.
Yeah, you turn and look behind you and you see this long serpentine body fade into darkness behind you. Massive open jaws. Those big eyes behind you and fins coming out of the head of a long creature. Very sea monster, serpentine-like. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Cool.
I'm just imagining the strategy for this is going to be Defect going inside of the monster and like Guardians of the Galaxy just like
Yeah,
inside.
Yeah, Drax just like I should select my token first.
I failed to select a token.
Mike, are you going to be running the Duke?
Yeah, I can run Duke.
I mean, if no one wants to, I'm fine running all 3. But
characters.
That's silly.
I mean, yeah, I'll have. I can barely keep track of my own spell sheet, let alone 3.
Yeah. So Michael run Paduk. Tanner will deal with Greg.
I don't have access to Greg's token.
You will, and you should, as soon as I move you onto the battle map.
Yay, battle map.
Glorious.
That's a real dark.
Final
there
Fantasy,
we are.
is that you?
There we are.
Yeah, you might have to zoom out and zoom back in.
I see nothing but me and a really scary looking sea serpent.
Indeed.
Who summoned Leviathan?
Guilty.
You didn't tell us you were an evoker.
Yep. So Olive, you will notice that you are an octopus and you have a red orb upon you. That's another token. That's the drift globe.
Oh, look at that!
So you can select it and you can just like drag and select both of them and move them at the same time.
Cool. And I currently, as an octopus, have that many hit points.
Indeed.
Not my favorite, but you know, that's what we get.
Yep. And you can click on Paduk's token, Mike, and roll his initiative as well.
Okay. Just a second.
In his character sheet, he'll have a little initiative icon.
I rolled a
I see
17
it,
for Adis.
Yep, I got Adis. I got Greg.
Okay.
I got
Defect
everybody.
rolled 22.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so
An octopus rolled a 10.
this sea serpent thing plunged its teeth into what it thought was an octopus for lunch, maybe, and yeah, that is what happened.
Oh boy.
Defect, make a perception check for me at disadvantage.
10.
You see a massive form illuminated and can tell that a large, gargantuan, sea serpenty creature has indeed.
It's blue and purple.
Yeah, you can check it out.
Yep, that looks pretty nasty.
Hurts too.
Yep. So yeah, what would you like to do on your turn?
I'm definitely going to rage, which will give me bonus movement.
All
So
right.
that'd be 5, 10.
Well, remember, you move at half speed underwater because you're swimming.
Right. So 10 would be from the bonus movement, from the rage. And then another 20 feet of movement.
Yep.
15, 20.
You are.
And then I guess I'll use my action to dash.
To get another 20.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. It was so far away from us. Okay.
Sorry.
Olive,
That's everything.
you happen to move 60 feet, and that's exactly how far away it was. And
That's
it
how
saw a little lone octopus just
with a light.
with the light, and it was like, oh, easy lunch. Great. Cool. All right. So Defect swims over. Adis, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh God, you guys are all the way over there.
Yeah, I said, are you? I didn't want you swimming that far away, but hey.
Yep, I know.
Hey, that's what we do. We split the party.
I know. We're really good at it. Ah, shit.
It's our
Do I
forte.
not have it?
I got. I had range. It seemed like a good idea to scout.
All right. Well, I guess I don't have that spell anymore. God damn it. All right. Yeah, I was gonna do fairy fire, but hey. I can almost never have spells anyway, so. I'm going to move 15 feet.
Okay.
I will use steady aim as a bonus action
Okay.
to give myself advantage to cancel out the disadvantage and make a straight shot.
I will say it's not. Okay. What's the range on your bow?
150 for base range. It's a long bow.
Oh, it's a long bow. Cool. Not a short bow. All right. Yeah, totally. So bonus action, steady aim.
So that just gives me a flat roll, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Straight
And that
roll.
only counts for one attack, right? So then
Correct.
The second
It's
one
your next attack. Yeah, it's the next attack you
Okay.
make, not for the whole round.
All right. So, all right. Pew. 18?
Yep.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so that is 10 piercing damage, and is Olive within 5 feet?
I was just bitten, so I must be within its range.
Some things have a 10-foot range. I don't know.
Fair.
Olive is within 5 feet of the creature. Yeah, like it reached out and bit her. So.
Okay, so I will 2d6 sneak attack for an extra 9.
Ooh.
Shot number 2. 29 for another 7. Or sorry, 24. Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. But yeah.
That was that's everything. All right.
Glorious. Cool. All right. So that was another 9 and another 7. So that's another
26 points of damage.
16. Right, in total, yes. Cool.
Magical piercing.
So it
If that matters.
doesn't seem to really notice. I mean, it kind of, you see the eye kind of track, but it looks like it's more just concerned with what's going on around it. It is now the creature's turn. The creature looks at this strange individual moving towards it, and it's going to simply make a bite attack on the tasty octopus. That is a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
For 21 piercing and 8 cold.
21 and 8 is 29.
Correct.
So, woohoo, I'm a... Oh, crap. It was 29. I had 17, so that's 12 still.
Yep.
So, hey, now I'm a half-orc again.
All right.
Not happy.
So, you
Not a happy half-orc.
You immediately become a half-orc again.
Mm-hmm.
And the creature kind of like is like
not tasty, much less tasty.
Like kind of pulls its head back and shakes it at you. And it kind of roars. Like you can feel
ferociously.
Yeah, it and you don't make any sense of it, I don't think, Olive. But Adis, you do.
Oh, it's yelling at me in Primordial.
You hear in Aquan, but you speak Primordial.
Yeah.
You hear, "You're not a fish."
Oh. True story.
And it kind of pulls back a little bit. It doesn't like physically move, but like the head just kind of reels back a bit.
Shit.
It is now Greg's turn.
Greg would have no fucking clue what's going on. And doesn't understand bubbles.
Nope.
Nope.
No. There we go. So that's 60 feet. There we go. Okay. Greg will bonus action pull out Chomper.
Okay.
Protector mode. And does it fire automatically the first time?
I believe so. Or no, it doesn't, because it's a bonus action to cause it to do the thing, and it's a bonus action to pull it out, so it doesn't fire on the first one.
Okay, got you. And then they will cast Frostbite. Wait, unless, what's this? Hex Ring. Oh, that's a bonus action also. Okay, yeah, Fairy Fire. Greg will cast Fairy Fire on the big serpentine.
All right.
Come on.
So that's a DC 16 Dex saving throw.
All right. Cool. It does not appear to take on this creature.
Oh.
Kind of figured. All right.
Okay. Next up is Paduk. who is invisible.
Okay, great. And Paduk only has 10 feet movement, so that means only 5 feet underwater, huh?
I think he's been hanging on to Adis's shoulder or cloak or something. So he's right up, right next to Adis. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And we'll move another 5 feet this way, I guess. And let's see. Most of its spells are healing.
He has 2 cantrips.
Has 2. Yep. Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead. So I'm going to go with Toll the Dead here.
Does that work if it still has all its hit points?
It does. It just does less damage, but Adis did hit it with arrows.
All right.
As long as it's missing 1 HP.
I forgot that you had hit it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, let's see.
I thought it was just me over here.
Toll the Dead, it's a wisdom saving throw, whatever his DC is.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Target hurt.
All
DC 15.
right.
That says 15. Yep.
All right. So Paduk raises his little hand and pops into visibility. He is no longer invisible because casting a spell removes that. And you all see ripples in the wave in the waters. It's kind of, and the creature roars in defiance and takes damage. Failed to save.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
It is.
Damage was it?
It was 16 damage.
Hot damn, Paduk.
Yeah, that's good.
At the end of Paduk's turn, the creature lashes out towards Defect with its tail.
What did I do?
You're just there. The tail comes out of the darkness at you.
Damn, he has some reach.
At least you're
I'm like-
raging.
He is a very
Yeah.
he's at least 60 feet long, this creature. It is massive. It is gargantuan in size.
Like,
It is a massive sea serpent. Its eye is like 20 feet. It is.
that's 20-foot range he's hitting me at.
It is big.
Ooh.
Yep. So that is a 29 to hit.
Okay.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage reduced to 8.
Yep.
And I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength. Woo! 23.
All right, cool. So you feel the brunt of that tail as it whips into you, and you're able to kind of steady yourself. Actually, you're in water, so you don't have anything to brace yourself on. So roll again for disadvantage.
Well, he rolled twice already.
He did, but I didn't tell him it was.
Sarah, thank you. Only 3 again.
But look, see, it worked out. Double 23s. Good. So you somehow in this water are able to like catch at the last minute, see the tail coming in, and you like steady yourself and swim towards it and kind of negate the momentum that would have pushed you away. So you're able to like hang into your position, but you feel like that was a strong hit. If it had hit probably anybody else, they would have been sent flying through the water.
Yeah. Whew. Okay.
But Defect, it is now your turn.
All right. Let's move rest of the way. 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess I'll be right there. I am at disadvantage, so I will be reckless in this attack.
Okay.
Oh no.
I know. Probably not a good idea, but I mean, Defect's not that smart, so he's all about hitting things. So he's raging. He's reckless.
Yep. So a 26 will hit for 13 damage.
Be safe.
Thank you. Love you.
Yeah.
Great.
Sorry.
And I will do it again.
All right. A 15, you smash your axe against the thing, but either you didn't get the momentum or the scales are just so tough that the axe cannot mar the surface of this creature.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, it whips its head around and lunges towards you to bite at you.
Damn,
Okay.
this thing is player actions?
That is a 30 to hit. You take 28 piercing damage, reduced to 14, and 7 cold damage.
It's real hurty.
Which
This
is
is,
the cold damage is not reduced.
I know.
Okay.
Ooh,
If only you were a bear totem barbarian.
No, what was I thinking?
All right. Next up is Adis.
Adis is going to swim another 15 feet
Wait,
forward.
hold on. Olive, what did you roll for your initiative?
10. I was the first one to roll.
Oh, for some reason I didn't have you on the initiative, so I thought I did. Okay, no worries.
I just figured I rolled so low we hadn't gotten to me yet.
No, defect was defect's the top of the defect is the top of the order. So go ahead, Olive, take your turn. By the way, you cannot breathe at the moment.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Cool.
Oh, I'm at 10, so
right.
I go before.
So your turn would have happened before defects.
Yep. Caught up.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm a little slow. All right. With my last bit of air, I'm going to cast Bark Skin. Twice, apparently, which I didn't mean to do. But
okay.
And then I'm going to become a hunter shark.
All right. Very cool.
With my second thing.
Cool.
So now I'm a hunter shark. Who is it? Just defect? That's just defect. That's within range.
Yeah.
So
our hunter sharks are large, or are they medium?
Hunter sharks are large.
All right. Cool.
And I just get 5 points for defect.
Yep.
Which
great.
is
bonk.
Better than nothing. And my armor class is 16. Because I did manage to cast Bark Skin before I got in, because I'm only slightly dumb.
Yep.
And 45 and 5.
All right. So there is now a floating drift globe right here that's just kind of floating in the water.
Yep. Sorry, I'm out of arms.
Yep. And you are now a shark.
Yep.
It is currently drifting.
Yep. And hell, that was my action and my bonus action. I would love to swim around this thing.
Sure.
In the interest of not being near its bitey end.
Sure. You see that its body is just a massive, like, eel-like serpentine thing, so it seems pretty dexterous in this water.
Sure.
But can't hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
You left the chomping end to the slap end.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, it is just 60 feet of coiled serpentine underwater kind ofness. So, fun times.
Also, I'd like to be across from defect, because I feel like that might help people.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So,
no.
So, Adis, it is your turn.
Adis is now going to move 15 feet.
Okay.
Paduk goes along for the ride.
5, 10.
Paduk will let go of Adis to cast his spell, so he is no longer attached to Adis.
Oh,
He can't.
no.
He's like a quick.
Just
reach.
drifting in the breeze now.
I'm going to make Paduk like a little seat on my shoulder. Pull him
A
in.
little basket.
Yeah.
Like a baby carrier?
Paduk would have had an object interaction, so he could have used that to grab onto Adis again. So I will allow Paduk to be dragged by Adis.
Yay.
All right.
I'm gonna yell to everybody. I don't even fucking know if this will get through to anybody. Guys, wait, it spoke. And then I'm just going to switch to Primordial. Can it speak? If something speaks Aquan, can it speak Primordial?
It can understand it, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak in Primordial. We are so sorry. Is it too late to talk this out? And then
make a persuasion check at disadvantage, Adis. Because your friends are actively attacking it.
Yeah.
It bit me twice.
It thought you were a thing. Once it realized that you weren't a thing, it stopped biting you. And by thing, I mean octopus.
12?
Okay, cool.
It's not the worst I could do.
It is not.
Right.
Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action, the Hunter's Mark. And then I'm going to just ready a shot if it continues to be hostile.
Okay, so you're concentrating on that. It is now the creature's turn. It roars, which, Adis, you understand is as you came and attacked me and now you cast spells on me. You will not survive this.
Oh, okay.
Sounds about right.
That sounds pretty hostile.
Is that hostile?
Well, it's about to do something hostile, so yeah.
Okay.
It swerves around and goes to bite Defect. That's a 27 to hit Defect.
These numbers, man.
Well,
No, it has like a plus 17 to attack.
Defect decided to recklessly attack it, so it has advantage. That's 21 piercing, reduced to 10, and 12 cold damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Cool. Its tail then lashes out towards you, Defect. It like swirls its body around and kind of wraps its coils around you, and that's a 26 to hit. And you take 36 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 18. And you are grappled in the coils of this creature. That brings us to Greg. With Paduk on deck.
Tanner has a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Magic missile.
Yep.
Now, if I cast Hex, does each missile from the magic missile activate Hex?
Oh, what? Well, Hex only affects the person who cast it, so it wouldn't affect Greg's damage anyway.
No, Hex. She has the Hex ring.
Oh, if she activates Hex, gotcha.
Yes.
Or they activate
or
Hex ring.
If Greg activates Hex as a bonus action using the ring.
Yep.
Does the damage
for each magic missile? Yes. Which, by the way, what level spell is Hunter's Mark?
I get a free one, but it's a first.
It's a first level spell?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Oh, the null magic ring. Or the
null shard.
Well.
Yeah, so you cast this spell.
Uh-huh.
And actually, Actually, a couple things. You cast your spell on it, and it can't seem to land on the creature, your hunter's mark.
Uh-huh.
And Paduk thought he had damaged the creature, but upon looking, the creature actually didn't get hurt by Paduk's Toll the Dead.
Uh-huh. So I would have noticed this on my turn. Could I have called out that magic isn't sticking or anything like that?
You can, but your friends can't understand you in the water. You can cast spells, like it enables you to cast spells, but like talking to each other is still, you're talking through water. But it is Grig's turn.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, Grig has his magic. Grig is going to, seeing Defect being hurt, action dash one, or yeah, movement dash, action dash.
Mm-hmm.
Swim.
But yeah, and then is it their bonus action? Is that only disengaging?
They can bonus action dash as well, but it also takes a bonus action to activate the cannon.
Right. I mean, I'm 15. Okay. Grig will be right there.
It's really close to the bitey thing.
Yeah, but Grig likes Defect and doesn't have always the highest regard for their safety.
Fair.
Also true.
Okay, cool. Great. That brings us then at the end of Grig's turn. The tail end of the creature whips over towards the shark. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 17 bludgeoning damage. And I need a strength saving throw. You're not at disadvantage because you're a shark, and sharks are at home in the water.
Yes. Strength saving throw. That's just a strength check.
Well, I don't think the shark is proficient, so that's
probably not.
That's a 20, which is enough to prevent from being blasted away from this thing by the tail. It still hurt a lot, but you're able to hold your ground.
Yeah, apparently the shark is proficient in intelligence and wisdom saving throws.
Good for the shark. Cool. Next up we have Paduk, who also realizes that his Toll the Dead did not work on the creature.
Okay. Paduk. I'm sorry. Maybe I missed something. I thought you said it did work.
He thought it did, but it did not.
So it did not take the 16 damage?
Nope.
Okay, I must have missed that. Take back. All right.
New information. Damn thing's eaten a null shard.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's really it for attack spells. Everything else is just healing. So.
I mean, how's Defect feel?
I mean, there's some
exactly. He does.
Healing's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
I apologize. I don't know which one requires verbal or touching, so I'm just going to click on Healing Word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Healing Word is a range. Cure Wounds is touching.
Yeah.
But with the potion, we can cast verbal spells.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but cure wounds you have to be within touching range.
Yep.
Okay, well, Defect gets 5 back.
Great.
Sure, I guess. I mean, if it was against giant rats, not giant sea monsters.
Listen, that's 5 more than you had 2 seconds ago.
That is
Also
potentially
true.
the difference
Not
between
complaining.
conscious and unconscious.
Yeah.
We will find out.
The only hit point that matters is the last one.
Right.
Also true, yes.
No, sometimes the first one
All right.
matters too.
That
Fair.
for Toll the Dead, yeah.
Speak from experience.
Anything else from Paduk?
That's a bonus action.
Oh, that was a bonus action?
Mm-hmm. So you could cast a cantrip, but Paduk is fairly confident it didn't hurt him the last time.
Right. Paduk, I guess, I mean, for just to try something, could try the short bow. Range is 40/160.
It only does one point of damage. If it hits.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, 1 point of damage.
Constitution roll of
Oh my god.
lower than 10, it's poisoned and has disadvantage.
Right.
And
Let's do
disadvantage with this monster would be fantastic.
All right. The creature.
Major things have happened. Let's do it.
So it's at disadvantage, and the creature is just within range.
Okay, it hits for 23.
A 23 is a hit.
Yeah.
A 23 is a hit.
The sewing needle just shoots through the water.
Yep.
Shooting straight.
So DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let's see if it can do this.
I mean, it's a giant ass thing. I'm sure it's Constitution's pretty high.
Yeah, it succeeds without issue.
Yep. Yeah.
There is
that actually worked.
I will say there is literally no way this creature could fail that save.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just imagine though if this giant monster was poisoned
All
by a sewing needle.
If it drew less than 5, it would be unconscious.
It would have been
Right.
amazing.
right, so Paduk heals Defect, grasping his little emblem of Ilona, and then pulls out his short bow and fires this little like thorny arrow, twing, which sinks in between two of the scales of this massive behemoth of a creature, and it doesn't even notice. But it does currently have
1 hit point less.
1 hit point less, and Defect within its grasp.
Just imagine if that was the last hit point. That would have
Oh
been
man, I
so
wish.
fucking hilarious.
Right, it's this big, massive, terrifying creature. 20 hit points.
Paduk, how do you want to do this?
It whips its tail towards the shark again.
Damn it.
That is a 23 to hit
Yeah.
for 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Ow.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw. Actually, I need a con save as well for your bark skin.
Mm-hmm. And that's me. That's not the.
Yep. Okay.
That's that.
The bark skin stays.
Yep.
And then a strength save from the sharky shark.
Strength save from my friend the Sharky. Oh, what did I just do with my Sharky?
The hunter
There it is.
shark. Rolled well last time.
Yeah. Feeling pretty strong.
A 16, however, is not enough. And you are blasted 30 feet back from the creature as you are and go fin over jaw over tail,
Awesome.
blasted away from it. But it is now your turn.
I shall
Cool.
live.
All right. Let's start with bonus action. Gonna take my 3 hit points back.
Okay.
Not super exciting.
Well, you can. It's per spell slot level that you choose to expend, I believe.
Per level of the spell slot expended.
Yeah. So if you did a third level spell slot, it would do 3d8.
Gotcha. All right. I will do that at the third level, so I'm just going to hit it twice more. Right. I'm going to keep rolling 3s.
All right.
So 8 more.
Great. So you get back 11 hit points.
That's way better. Cool. And then I'm going to swim back on in there.
Yeah.
What the fuck is my... Oh my god, the extras tab keeps erasing the name of Hunter Shark. It's making me slightly crazy. And I'm gonna swim back in and bite it.
All right.
I actually have I have advantage on that because I have a blood frenzy. I have an advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all its hit points.
Very nice. Indeed, a natural 20. A natural 20 will hit. Go for it.
11, but
if it's the attack is 2d8, you roll.
Yeah. So roll another 2d8.
Another 2d8. So 22.
So 22 in total. Nice. Good bite.
It's a nice chomp.
Yeah, you chomp into this guy. Real hardcore. No problem. Make a perception check as a shark. Or, well, it's as you, but make a perception check.
Feeling real perceptive.
Cool. With a natural 20, it is lit up. In the light from the drift globe, you see a gleam on one of its scales, like a violet or a purple gleam on one of its scales.
Cool. Yep. Cool.
At the end of your turn,
like that one.
It does not like that you just honked it.
Fair.
So it's going to flick its tail at you again. That is a 29 to hit.
Yep.
For 16 bludgeoning damage. Make a con save for your spell.
Yep.
You still maintain the spell and a strength saving throw as a shark.
20.
You are not pushed back. That is the DC, so good job.
Great. Fantastic.
Yep.
I love this shark.
All right. Defect. That brings us to you.
Right. Remind me, grappled means I can't move.
Correct.
Is that it? Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. So I'm still just going to attack it.
Yeah.
I do best.
But now I'm flanking it.
Yeah, but something tells me that it is too large to be flanked. Am I correct?
Yeah. This creature is massive.
It was worth a try.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah. The anatomy of this creature is beyond things. And when you bit into it, it was like biting into ice. Like it was just like so cold.
I mean, I kind of had nothing to lose by being on that side of it, so.
Totally.
I shall be reckless yet again.
All right. So straight rolls.
Yep. And with my axe.
Mark
a 26.
That will hit. Absolutely.
Did not mark off.
Wait, you forget the Great Weapon Master.
I know I did, but I'm so scared.
That's true.
Fair.
It feels that's a very high AC.
I mean, it is a massive creature. It's got you grappled. It's probably not that hard to hit, but it is.
Well, I missed on a 15.
Yeah.
So it has to be like at least a 16 higher, and I don't know.
I'm just saying, it's a big creature. It is. It does have tough scales, but it is a big creature.
Right. I'm gonna Hit it again, same style. Ah,
Oh no.
yeah.
On a natural 1 defect, you swing Matter's Bane, and it hits the side of the creature, and
Mm-hmm.
it hits it right on like a reinforced scale or something, and you feel it in your hands, and it vibrates out of your grip and begins to float down to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh,
Or the
shit.
lake, rather. So
Which is not very far away.
It's about 10 feet below you, but it
But you're
is.
grappled.
You are grappled and can't swim after it at the moment.
Of course, yeah.
That brings us to Adis.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but I didn't get to use my held action.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, use it, please. It definitely was aggressive.
Decidedly hostile.
So this is the straight roll because I did the thing of the trigger.
Which
so 22
absolutely hits.
For 12 with sneak attack for another 6.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm just going to swim a little closer.
Yeah.
You are.
Hey, everybody. And just in Aquan say, you acted aggressively towards my friends first. They had no idea of the situation, nor that you could speak. Please, can we just resolve this peacefully? And then I'm gonna bonus action, steady aim, and hold another attack if it continues to act aggressively.
Make a perception or make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Maybe one day I'll get this. 2.
Ooh, super persuasive.
Yeah. All right. It is now its turn.
Yep, figured.
Cool. So what it's going to do is it's going to withdraw a little bit, pulling defect with it. Kind of back down here a bit. So all of you would get an attack of opportunity on it.
Fight! Working. Fighting! So much fighting.
Yep.
21.
A 21 will hit, yeah.
For 14 piercing.
14 piercing damage. Glorious.
So much fighting.
Cool. Yeah. And you see that it brings its head back and just kind of
Oh dear.
blasts towards all of you.
Oh no.
And I need everyone except for Paduk and Defect to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Nice.
Is Greg in that too? Just barely?
Just barely.
Damn it. For Christ's sake.
Okay, Adis rolls a 10. Olive rolls a natural 20. And Greg rolls a 10. All right.
I would say flash of genius, but I don't think it fucking matters against this thing.
Yeah. So it raises its head and releases a spiraling cone that you see the lake water just freeze as you are buffeted by it.
Yep.
Olive, you take math is hard. 28 points of cold damage.
Holy fucking shit, are you kidding me?
Nope.
Ooh.
Adis, you take 56 cold damage.
Oh,
Ouch.
damn.
And Greg takes 56 cold damage, as does Chomper, which means that Chomper poofs.
Chomper's down.
Actually, well, make a saving throw for Chomper, because Chomper didn't make a saving throw.
Oh, Greg is unconscious.
Awesome.
Constitution.
Yes, with a 10, Chomper is unfortunately popped out of existence as well.
Olive's a half orc again.
Okay. Olive is a half-orc. Greg is unconscious and begins floating. Olive is a half-orc. I don't think... And your bark skin is gone. Like, you can't make that save. Well, actually, maybe you could. It would be a DC half of 28 is 14, so it's a DC 14. Natural 20, you make it. Nice. So you are totally still bark skinned, which is great.
Your rolls are great tonight. It just sucks that we're fighting this giant sea monster.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. That is its turn. Next up is Greg. I need a death saving throw from Greg.
Come on, Greg. Give me that nat 20.
Okay, a 15 is a success. Glorious. It is now Paduke's turn.
Duke's gonna go down.
Who definitely saw that all happen.
Yeah, and Duke will cast.
Here.
Let's see. I'm sorry. Prayer of Healing. What is that? Is that a mass
That
thing?
takes 10 minutes.
Oh, then.
Yeah, that's more of a long turn.
Gotcha.
Mass healing word is
yeah.
instant.
There it is. Is it not popping up?
Nope. Okay, there we go.
There's that. To the range.
So right now, Paduke can see everybody except for Defect.
Defect, right. I don't know why it's not, Oh, there it is, that's why.
So, yeah, if you...
You'll cast it at level 3, yes.
Cool.
Oh my god. Level 3 and everyone gets 4 hit points.
Thanks.
No, that only casted at 1.
No, mass healing word only gives 1d4 back to everybody.
Yeah.
But it's just multiple people.
Yeah, it's multiple people, so...
Gotcha.
Okay. But yeah.
4th level or higher, it increases the fire d4.
Yep, but, rolled a 1. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll take the 4.
All right.
Greg's conscious now.
But Greg is conscious,
That's
so
true.
that is excellent news.
Oh, actually, am I within 60 feet of this dude?
Oh yeah, definitely.
55 feet.
Yep,
So-
you're there.
Definitely is a strong word, but
Yeah, he can see you because of the drift globe, so that's very helpful. Cool. All right, that is good on Paduke. Next up, we have Olive.
Cool. Olive is going to cast Polymorph. On herself. So she doesn't need to, she's willing.
Yep.
And now we're going to be a giant shark, because now on Polymorph, I get up to my own level.
All right, so you are a shark again.
I'm a shark. I'm now a huge shark.
All right, cool. So,
Is there a megalodon? Is that a thing?
Huge shark.
Not quite. Cool. So I'm just going to give you the same token. I just made you larger.
Sure.
Cool. So you
It gets
are...
a shit fucking ton of hit points.
So by doing that, you have lost bark skin because you're now concentrating on polymorph.
Yes, that is accurate.
And
So,
any mental stats, use the creature's mental stats from polymorph.
yep. Yep.
All
That's
right.
fine.
But so that's your action. You have become a big old shark.
I've now become a big old shark.
Yes. Great. Cool.
It's a 30-foot long shark for anything. Cares.
Yeah. Wonderful. Cool.
Cool.
Great. Sorry, I was just doing some note keeping here. That brings us to Defect, but at the end of Olive's turn, the creature swirls its head around to bite you, Defect. That's a 30 to hit. You take 30 piercing damage reduced to 15, and 1 cold damage.
All right.
Yeah. So it's your turn.
All right. No axe, but I have a javelin on me. So I'll take my javelin if that's possible.
Yeah, you can pull your javelin out and try to pink it.
I think javelin isn't at disadvantage.
Correct.
True story.
It is not.
That's
It is an
great.
aquatic weapon.
Awesome. I am going, well, I'll again be reckless.
Okay, yeah, you have advantage now.
Now that I have advantage, why not try the -5 + 10? Let's see what happens. Let's do it.
Go for it.
So, there it is. So, -5 is at 8, 17 to hit.
A 17.
Javelin of love.
Wow, this got awkward, didn't it? With a 17, you stab at the coils constricting you, and just can't work up enough force to plunge into it.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to try this.
It gives a little bit, but not enough.
Yeah, that's why the whole weapon masters thing's not going to work.
He's got a really high AC.
Yeah. So I'll just try it again, but without the great weapons master feat.
Okay.
See, that would have hit.
A 25 will absolutely hit for 4 points of damage. Very cool.
All right, so we know the AC is at least 18.
That brings us to Adis.
19. Oh yeah, 18. Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot to take my health action again.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I'm sorry.
I would say it breathing on you kind of addled you a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I got caught up in the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Natural 20.
Well, it's at disadvantage.
29.
Oh, I steadied aim.
Oh, that's right. You did steady aim. That's right. You did. So it is a natural 20. So yeah, it takes all that damage.
Plus another 4d6 because of sneak attack, so it's an extra 15, so it's 25.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that really makes it angry.
Is brutal.
Yeah. Super angry.
Cool. All right. So now it's your turn.
Magic.
No magic. Null.
Not on him. Perfect. Healing spirit on defect. It's not going to do really that much,
All
but hey.
right.
At this point, every
All
little
right.
bit counts.
1d6.
All right. The luckily this is not an actual sprite. It is a face spirit that takes the form of a sprite.
So he's not drowning.
So he's not drowning, but he's like, he just looks over to Ada's like, "What the fuck, man?"
I'm just going to point at the big thing.
He kind of goes and like begins like touching defect a lot, like go get better.
And then I'm gonna take 2 pot shots, since that was my bonus action.
Yeah, totally. Go for it.
So these are at disadvantage.
Correct.
20.
A 20 will hit.
So that's 7 with another 5, so it's 12.
Ooh, girl.
Shot number 2. 20
Ooh.
for another 9.
That will definitely do it. Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, so we found out the thing. I can fight at disadvantage underwater. On land. No.
That's her favorite terrain.
This is my new favorite terrain.
Okay.
Minus that whole breathing thing.
Right.
I'm sorry. How much health did I get back?
You haven't
No,
gotten
it's
any
on
back yet.
It's on the start of your
Oh.
turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or every time you move through it, but since you can't move, it's just the start of your turn. He'll like slap you.
All right, got it.
All
Thank you.
right. Cool. It is now the creature's turn. And it swims back towards you all. Unfortunately, leaving the healing spirit behind. But it swims back up, and you see it builds up energy. You see like a purple coursing energy cover its entire body. And I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's going to be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Except for Paduk, funnily enough. Paduk is out of range.
Duke is always just out of range.
Hey, listen, that's our healer.
I know he should be out of range.
God damn it.
Yep.
All right.
We are not smart.
So the 11 is me. The natural 1 is Greg.
All right.
Big shark, very small brain.
So what happens is you see this purple coursing energy course over this throbbing purple just all over this serpentine eel body, and then it roars and its fins splay wide as it pulses out in a spherical wave of purple and lavender and washes over all of you. None of you take any damage. But every magical item and effect and spell that you are currently under is gone.
Oh no.
Polymorph is gone. The effect of your water-breathing potions are gone. Your magical weapons are currently inert until the start of your turn. Which means that, yeah, you're all drowning now. Which means that all of you are no longer a shark.
Yep.
You instantly revert back to being a half-orc.
Yep.
You're not concentrating on anything because that spell is broken. Adis, you're not concentrating on anything. And your spell, your healing spirit, is gone. But that is the creature's turn. It
This effect doesn't have to breathe.
yeah.
You're right. I am pretty lucky. Lucky.
It releases it actually releases defect and pulls back a little bit. But that is its turn.
I'm guessing I don't get an opportunity attack when it does that.
You do. You have that javelin.
Oh. Great. Yeah, I'll poke at it.
Yeah. Go for it.
Meh.
Nah.
A 20 hits because you were reckless.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, it's all attacks you
Oh,
make
okay.
until your start of your turn.
Okay.
And a 20
Give
hits.
it a,
And
give it a love poke.
and it takes an additional 4 damage.
Pierce to scale.
It looks very angry, but yeah. So that brings us to Greg, who can now no longer breathe. So what this means is because you've all been underwater, like with breathing potions, you immediately start drowning. So you can hold. You have no breath to hold. So you have like one action, and then you will start making con saves to go on to not go unconscious and drown.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, Greg is going to go in their bag and pull out another potion of water breathing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And somehow ingest.
Yeah.
Drink
So
underwater.
that is Greg's turn, rifling through the bag, pulling it out, and downing it. That's all that Greg can do on this turn. But they are no longer drowning.
But they're not drowning.
It is now Paduk's turn.
All right. Duke. Blah, blah, blah.
But he's outside the range, so he still is breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has no problems.
Yes.
You guys.
Guys, what are you doing? Stop being silly. Kill the big thing. Kill the big thing.
He can't talk underwater.
No, he can't. In
Hey,
fact, he's like, oh my god, that thing's like 9 million of me.
Well, now that defect is closer. Well, actually, I know Olive took a beating too. How hurt is Olive?
Make a medicine check.
So what is that? Like a
It's a wisdom check.
wisdom? Thank you. So that's a +3.
You have no
Yeah,
idea. There's a lot of blood in the water. Some of it's probably hers.
But Duke has
Okay.
+7 on his medicine checks.
Wow.
Not that that helps.
Oh yeah. That was a Paduk roll. That's right. Yeah. But it's still a natural one, and Olive is far away, and there's a lot of blood in the water. He can tell that Olive is hurt, but no more so than anybody else, probably.
Okay. He'll do mass healing word again.
Okay.
So that I can target both at least Olive and defect.
You can hit everybody with that, I believe.
Okay, but I thought oh, that's right, Greg too. And Adis was not hit yet, right?
Oh, Adis has been hit.
Ice.
I missed that. All right.
Cone
Wow.
of cold.
Did you miss the giant icy breath that it exuded?
I only think about myself, guys. 6
Wow,
points.
what a dick.
Yeah.
All right. All 4 of you get 6 hit points back from Paduk.
Thanks, Paduk.
Bubbles.
Yeah. All right, that is Paduk's turn.
Wait, we have no bubbles to breathe,
No,
so
there's no
it's
bubbles.
just water current.
Just gargle, gargle, gargle.
Yep. Cool. Olive, that brings us to you.
Giant shark again.
Nice.
Great.
I don't know why it's doing it like casting it like that.
It just
Like, it's
does
not-
that for spell things.
It's kind of annoying. It doesn't give me this. Doesn't tell you what the spell is.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
But
it's
boom,
weird.
you're
At any
back as
rate,
a
I'm
shark.
giant shark again.
Yep, you are. Except you're not concentrating. Well, you are concentrating on polymorph now.
Yes, I am now concentrating.
Cool.
And that's all I get to do because that was my action.
Yep.
Bite that shiny scale.
I would like to if I get a chance. I have
All
not
right.
gotten a chance to do anything in 2 turns.
Olive, at the end of your turn,
Yeah. It's going to swipe at me.
it whips out actually at defect because defect poked it. But that's a 14.
What?
Yeah, it rolled really low.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Actually, no, it's a 17, but it still rolled really low.
All right.
Defect, it is your turn.
Where am I in relation to my axe? Out of curiosity.
So your axe is about 30 feet below you on the ground about here.
Gotcha. Well, I'm definitely going to at least travel toward that direction and poke at this thing with my javelin of love.
Go for it.
Are
you recklessing?
And I'm going to be reckless again.
All right.
So 20 to hit.
That hits for 6 points of damage. Very cool.
And I'm going to. Well, actually, no, wait, hold on. It's 24, right? Because it doesn't impose disadvantage because I'm using a javelin.
Oh yes, yeah, it's 24.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, right.
But they both.
And right, thank you. You know what? Let me. Should I do it? Part of me wants to do the -5 plus 10.
I mean, you don't have disadvantage anymore, but you have a lower modifier than your.
I do, and it has a high AC.
It's up to you.
I'll just do it without the reckless. Oh, I'm sorry, without the -5. So
okay, go for it.
Yeah, good. So 22.
22 will hit for 5 damage.
And
all right, cool.
That's my turn.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, it is very annoyed at you and goes and bites you.
How many damn reactions does this thing have?
That's a 31 to hit.
Layer actions.
For 19 piercing damage, reduced to 8. Or to 9, rather. And 10 cold damage.
All right.
Unless it's a legendary creature, then it could actually have legendary actions and layer actions. We are at that level.
You have heard a lot about legends about this creature.
Been described as mythical several times.
Indeed, it has. And Adis, it is your turn. You are currently about to drown.
Yeah, so that's just a con saving throw, right?
You have an action before you drown.
You essentially have a turn before you begin to drown.
Okay, I'm going to swim towards Greg.
Okay.
And would I know what pocket Greg has the potions in?
I would say yeah.
All right, I'm gonna reach in and take a potion.
All right, yeah. You use
Can I consume it, or do I have to?
With you using your action and bonus action, you can get the potion and get it down.
Okay.
I will allow that.
I do that.
All right. It is now once more the creature's turn. And it's just gonna go in on defect. It bites towards you with a 26. For 22 piercing, reduced to 11, and 2 cold damage. And then whips its tail towards you with a 27 to hit. You take 12 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 6. And I need a strength saving throw from you, defect.
22.
22. You are not sent flying by it.
All right, good.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. That should have been a disadvantage again because you don't have anything to like hold your ground on.
Also true.
So roll it again. It's at disadvantage because I forgot to tell you that ahead of time. So we'll do the same thing. Okay, with an 8.
And it would have been the 8.
Yeah. So with an 8, you are sent flying 30 feet back as it like smacks into you.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you see Defect's body just go through the water. It is now Grig's turn.
Greg is going to swim after Defect.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. 15.
Yep.
Action. I almost said lay on hands. Cure wounds at level 3.
All right, cool. Go for it.
For 15.
All right.
Nice.
Yay.
And then bonus action. Bonus action. Yeah, no. A bonus action. Take out Chomper again.
Okay.
Unless that takes a spell slot, but it's not a spell.
No, it's a bonus action. But Trumper was destroyed, and I'm not sure if Artificers can just pop it back in. But we'll say for right now, sure.
Okay.
I'll double check that.
All right.
But anything else for Grig?
Nope. That's it.
Can you use a magical object? It disappears if it's reduced. Yeah, you can bring it back. No problem. Cool.
Okay.
Yay.
Great. At the end of Grig's turn, the tail whips towards the big old shark. And that is a 14 to hit the shark.
That hits the shark.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw. And a con save DC 10.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
With a natural 1, you are no longer a shark. You lose concentration. You are once again Olive. And you are sent flying 30 feet away from your friends.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of like Olive is like.
Very much so.
Every time I turn into something useful, it goes ahead and smacks me.
Yeah.
It's not a dumb creature. Great. So that's the end of Greg's turn. It is now Paduke's turn. Olive, you're on deck.
Great.
What will Paduke do, Defect? Mike?
Let me do a medicine check again.
Yeah.
On everyone.
Go for it.
So 14.
Paduke is a +7 on it.
Yeah.
+7. So
18.
Yeah.
18. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Defect's really hurt. Grig's really hurt. Adis is really hurt.
Everyone's hurting. Okay.
Yeah.
No one feels great.
This big ass legendary creature y'all went after is a toughie, it seems.
Yep.
Okay, let me cast. Who is hurt the most from that
with
medicine
with
check.
an 18, it's all relative. Like everybody's really hurt.
Oh, so Duke. Trying to think. What would Duke do?
Paduk is a field medic. He would try to keep as many people up as possible, or get people who could be utilized to help win to end the combat quickly. Is generally how Paduk has been trained to act. So, with that information, what's Paduk going to do?
That tank.
You got a big tank. You got a long range artificer person, and a long range archer person.
Yeah. So you cast a healing word on Adis.
Okay.
7 healing points.
You take 7 healing damage, Adis. 7 happy damage.
Rude words.
Okay. That brings us to Olive.
Oh wait, you cast at a higher level, so that's 10. You cast at second level? Or first?
Yeah, second level. Second.
Okay, so that's higher level cast right above it, so that's 10.
There we fucking go.
Are you sharking
right
again?
Nice.
Sharking again.
All right, cool.
God damn it, if I get a chance to make an attack with this fucking shark.
This is a creature who like lives in the water. It probably knows that sharks are dangerous.
Yep, I know.
Are there sharks in the lake?
Too bad you don't have true polymorph, and then you can turn into whatever that is. It just beat himself up with his own damn self.
All right, so you are Ponk. You are a shark yet again.
Cool. And I am swimming. Oh, his range is ridiculous anyway. I'm just going to swim on down here-ish. Oh, but hey, if I'm a shark again, I once again get the max shark hit points at least. Those keep resetting.
You do. So you swim and you barrel towards this thing, and at the end of your turn...
Yeah, it's going to bite. It's going to hit me, I know.
Yeah, it's...
What's the swim speed?
50 feet. 50 feet.
Was that 50 that you just moved?
No. I could get closer to him.
Ah.
That was, I think, 30 that I just moved.
Something like that. But yeah, it reaches its head out towards you.
Yeah.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yep.
You take 20 piercing damage and 3 cold damage.
Okay.
And I need a DC 11 con save from you.
Motherfucker.
Oh no, with a 7.
Damn.
Olive is having a rough time of it. Wow, Olive,
I'm a half orc again. Yeah.
You are indeed a half orc yet again.
Damn it. One more.
Yep.
And then I drown.
There we go. Rough. Okay, defect. You just saw Olive get bashed back as herself, turn into a shark, run towards the thing, and then the thing snapped at her, bit her, and she popped back into Olive.
Jared,
yes.
Can Greg use the reaction to use Flash of Genius and add 4 to Olive's saving throw?
Yes. Which makes it an 11.
Yeah.
Which means, Olive, you are still a fucking shark.
Yeah!
So that's 1 use.
Very nice.
Thank you,
Greg. Good job.
I was just like, I feel like Greg has something for this. I'm like reading the sheet. Oh shit.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you, Greg.
Because you're Jaegering a different character, like you totally can do that, like 100%.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, 'cause it's within 30 feet of me. I add the intelligence modifier to skill checks and saving throws.
Yeah, absolutely. So defect, it looked like Olive Lake's form kind of wavered for a moment, but then the shark
Right, but I
remained.
held on. Excellent, good.
So it is your turn, defect.
I like to imagine that Greg is sort of like the Mickey to my Rocky, and he's just like sort of slapping me. He's like, "Come on, big guy, get in there, go for the ribs." Like, all right. Going back in. I'm going to swim 5, 10, 15, 20.
Your javelin's the returning one.
It has reach, right? Yeah. I was just going to...
No, the returning effect is gone because Greg created sending stones instead. So that there's a sending stone with Fluxus.
Never mind then.
Also, it would have been deactivated.
Yeah.
No, because he said until the start of our next turn.
Oh.
Yep.
For magic items, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was just one round where the magic items were not effective.
But potions were just...
Yeah, the potions were instantly nullified. And all the spells that you were concentrating on and under effect of were instantly nullified.
I really hope it doesn't do that again.
Crap.
Because we have one potion left.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's it. I can't really do anything else. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'll just stay there. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just check something real quick.
Yep.
Wait.
No. Wait. I thought I had something, but maybe I don't.
I have something for you.
You do? Well, come on up.
Back.
All right. That's all I can do. So defect will stay there.
All right.
Ready to attack on his next turn.
All right, Adis, that brings us to you.
Adis, seeing defect using this just little pokey thing, is gonna swim up to defect, and if I'm right, if I read right, he can't use the abilities of it, but he can still slash with my greatsword. Right? He can
yes.
still, if I give him the
if you give him Cloud Cutter, yeah, he can wield it.
He can make attacks, he just can't use the bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Correct. His attacks would still be disadvantaged, but yeah, he could swing it like a greatsword.
2d6 is more than
Yeah.
1d6. That's true. Yes.
He can still whack things with it.
Yeah. 100%. Yep.
So Adis will swim 10 feet up, tap defect, and hand him Cloud Cutter.
All right, so you have Cloud Cutter out to hand over to defect. He can take it on his turn.
I can't attack now. That's my turn, right?
Yeah, if you're going to hold that out for him to take, your hands are occupied.
Could I just take a dodge action?
Sure, I'll allow that.
Kind of like getting ready, just in case?
Sure, I'll allow that.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. It is now great Pon'Ka'Ran. Pon'Ka'Ran is going to pull back about 20 feet or so. And you see, once again, it pulls its head back. And I'm going to need Olive, Defect, and Adis, and Greg to make Constitution saving throws. Okay.
Greg is. There we go.
All right.
Yes,
Oh.
Greg.
Greg succeeds.
Even though it doesn't matter because they have 10 hit points, but.
Indeed. I think everybody goes unconscious. Those of you who failed take 56 cold damage.
What's the DC? What's a failure?
You failed the con save significantly.
56 points?
56 points of cold damage.
I'm sorry, that's to everyone?
To Olive, Defect, Adis, and Grig, and Chomper. Well, actually, Chomper can make a con save, too.
Oh my god, Chomper.
Yeah.
Chomper fucking succeeds, I swear to god.
Nope. Chomper's gone. Chomper is gone.
Because Chomper would have the HP to take the half of it.
He would, actually. But unfortunately, all of you take 56 cold damage. So
Yeah.
I believe everybody is now unconscious. Is that correct?
Shark's still up.
The shark is still up.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Giant shark with a fuck ton of hit points.
Awesome.
Make that.
So you take 56 points of damage as a shark. And then I need you to make a DC 28 con saving throw to maintain shark form.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You took damage.
That's an impossible con save.
Yeah, so you're Olive again. But you're conscious.
Great.
Almost a mile down in the water.
Yeah. But yeah, all of your friends, though, except for Paduk. Paduk was not in range.
Paduk is like, fuck this shit.
He is a lucky.
Right.
He is a lucky sprite. Everybody is unconscious. And then Olive, you see the creature retreat down the ravine.
We got it on the ropes.
Grig, I need a death saving throw. Paduk's on deck. A 13 is a success for Grig. I now need Paduk to go.
It moves to 5 feet, and healing word to Grig.
Okay. Cool. How much does Grig get back?
5. Oops.
Right.
Yeah, 5.
Grig comes back with 5 hit points. That's the end of Paduk's turn, unless he's got anything else he wants to do.
Can't do anything else.
All right, Olive.
Yep.
You see your two of your friends floating in the water, unconscious,
And I'm drowning.
and all 3 of you are drowning. Yes.
Wait. How?
Well,
3 of us,
I guess Defect's not drowning.
how are 3 of us drowning if we have the water breathing potions?
Oh, that's right. You do have a water breathing mode, so you're not drowning. You're just unconscious.
Yeah. Olive's
I'm drowning.
drowning.
You are drowning. So you have a turn before you begin actually succumbing.
Yep. I need something that can grab you all. Because we're not going to make it out of this. Otherwise. I've got one more polymorph in me. And if I polymorph back into the octopus with all those tentacles, can I grab them and run?
Maybe. Yeah. Like, you know the defect's really heavy.
But he's also not drowning.
Correct. And neither is Adis. Adis did drink another potion.
So did Greg.
Yeah. So nobody except you is currently drowning. But two of them are unconscious.
Right. And I don't have any air, so I can't cast any healing spells on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't even cast polymorph.
Yeah. Does polymorph have a verbal component? I thought it was somatic material.
It's verbal and somatic.
It is. It's all three. Everything has a verbal component.
No, not true. But yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, you could cast polymorph on yourself, but not on another creature.
Right. So if I go back to being the giant octopus,
Yeah.
I've got a strength of 17. Grab people and start swimming up.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonk. All right, you have used your action to become an octopus.
Yep. I'm going to swim over to unconscious people.
Yep. Yeah, you can swim over there.
I can't grab them, though, can I? Because I don't have any more actions.
Correct. Defect, I need a death saving throw. A 5, that is one failure for defect. Adis, I need a death saving throw.
$19.
19 is a success.
So close.
The creature Pon'Ka'Ran, you don't know what it's doing. That brings us to Greg.
Oh, Greg. Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Yeah,
That's you.
that is you for the evening.
Greg is. Did Paduke swim over to Greg, or is Paduke just right there?
Paduke is right there.
Yeah, it moved 5 feet closer to Greg, but that was it.
Okay.
That's his speed.
Yep.
Greg will swim over and grab Paduke. Oh, Jesus. Is Paduke an interaction?
Is Paduke what?
An item interaction?
Yeah. Sure, you can grab Paduke as an item interaction. That's fine.
Okay.
He's willing and he's 6 inches tall.
Okay. And Greg's gonna swim to here, then bonus action, do the nimble escape for the dash.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh shit. Everything's moving.
Sudden current.
Yeah. No. Greg would say fuck Adis. He cure wounds on defect.
Okay.
$12 back on defect.
Nice.
Hey.
Wonderful.
And then Paduke is also at like in Grig's square.
Yeah, Paduke is like right there. All right, and it is now Paduke's turn.
Duke will cast Healing Word on Adis.
All right.
7 healing points.
Great. that brings us to Olive.
Great. Olive's going to grab the globe.
Okay.
She's going to swim down and grab Defect's axe.
All right.
And whatever movement is remaining, bugging the fuck out.
So you've got the axe and the globe. That's your action and your interaction to grab those two things. And you can begin swimming away. You used about 20 feet to get the orb and to get down to the axe. So you have 40 feet of movement left from where you are currently.
Yep. I don't want to blind them, so I'm not going to ink.
Imagine. Rude.
All right. So you can move as you wish, and then Defect, it is your turn.
Shoot.
I mean, I can't grab any of them still, right?
No, you can't.
So,
What is your question, Defect?
Yeah, I'm trying to picture how this is happening. So I wake up. I look around. The creature is gone.
Yep. The last thing you remember was Adis attempting to hand you a sword, which make a perception check, Defect.
22.
Immediately below Adis, about 10 feet down, you see Cloud Cutter on the bottom of the lake.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go down and pick it up. Is that my entire movement?
That's your movement and your object interaction.
Okay. And I'm gonna look. Do I see any sign of where the creature went? Because I imagine
you are not sure. You have no idea.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll just look up and see what the group wants to do, or what Greg wants to do.
All right.
Part of Defect wants to go after it still, but he also knows that's probably stupid.
Cool. I will say with a 22, you also see something glinting over here, in this direction, just barely from the light of the drift globe.
Wait, in which direction?
Over here.
Right over here somewhere.
With Cloud Cutter, I'll just kind of point in that direction, and hopefully everyone else can pick up on it when I'm pointing at.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Adis.
I think Olive is even dumber as an octopus than she was as a shark.
It is your turn.
Looking in the direction Defect's pointing at, what do I see?
Make a perception check.
$30.
Holy crap! With a 30, you see a large humanoid figure that is it's in darkness, so it's hard to tell what it is, but it is decidedly kind of I don't know, like a statue or something that's tilted over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you see a definitive shape of some kind, or at least it's humanoid on the top half. The bottom half looks to be more like a fish.
Interesting.
But he doesn't see anything shiny? The way I saw something shiny?
No, he sees the glinting. The shape is what is glinting, but he can't tell what color it is.
Oh, okay.
I will start swimming over.
Yeah.
I'm going to move and then use my bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you move over here, and you see right next to this column a life-size statue of a mermaid. and you can see it glinting from the light of the drift globe behind you.
Do I see what specifically is glinting?
The entire statue. Like it's like the light is catching edges and curved parts of it, depending on where you are. So you get you figure that whatever the statue is made of, it's probably shiny, perhaps metal or highly polished stone. You just can't tell in the dark with the dark vision what color it is.
I would like to. I'm gonna use my action to dash and swim a little bit closer.
Yeah. Well, you already. Oh, right. You used your bonus action. Yep. Yeah. Getting up close to it. Yeah.
I just would like to see if I can feel it and see if I can.
Yeah.
Feel
So.
anything.
Yeah, you are feeling it, and it's definitely a mermaid. Like you can tell that it is definitely a mermaid now. You also with a 30. You can see the edge of something large and serpentine moving over here.
Oh shit. Okay.
But that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Adis, at the edge of your vision, you see that large serpentine form swimming around, and then it notices you and diverts in your direction.
I thought he was gone.
Yeah, he sees
Roll
you.
initiative order.
He sees you coming up to a statue. And you are... You are not within reach of his bite. So he's going to try to constrict you. That's a 27 to hit. You take 29.
No.
You take 29 bludgeoning damage and are grappled.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah,
But I'm guessing
his coils wrap around you and pull you close to him.
I'm guessing they can't see me.
They cannot. Let me double check. Greg can make a perception check at disadvantage because it's in the water.
19.
Well, 17. But that's enough to see Adis get dragged away by something large and coily. And it is Greg's turn.
Greg is just gonna start pointing aggressively in the direction Adis was.
Yep.
We'll do another cure wounds at second level.
Yep.
Right. Hold on. How many spell slots does Greg have? Spells.
Paduk is up next.
Okay, I have one more third level. No, wait. No. Okay, yeah, second. I'm gonna do second level.
Yep.
Sorry. +4.
Okay.
Defect gets back 17.
Nice.
And then Greg is going to
nice.
swim 15.
All right. That brings us to...
And then bonus action, do the dash. But is it possible to kind of hide behind this column? Is that a column?
So you can stay there, but you can't actually stealth check there unless you use a bonus action or an action.
Okay.
Because that's because they have nimble escape, and it's an action to hide. Otherwise,
Okay. Well, I mean, that's the action, bonus action, and movement. I just didn't know if, like, yeah, just roughly try to, like,
you definitely, like, they definitely have some cover, but they're not quote unquote hidden.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to Paduk. All of you are on deck.
Okay, so Paduk will come a little bit closer, and that's it, because it can't see the creature, and it has very limited spell slots left.
He saw Adis swim that way, and then Greg point that way and go off that way.
Yeah, so that's all Paduk can do.
Olive, make a perception check as an octopus, not as you.
Octopus does better. 22.
Wow. Cool. So the octopus actually sees the creature Pon'Ka'Ran and sees Adis wrapped in its coils.
Cool. All right, I'm going to... Where's the thing? Oh my god. Stop opening windows, damn it. Alright. I'm gonna swim this way and take the globe with me.
Okay.
So that people can see over here.
Yep.
So I'm carrying the globe and I'm coming over here.
Yep.
And I can't hand Defects his axe before I do that, can I? I would have to hold it out and let him take it.
Right.
Cool. But we're all way too far away anyway.
He also has a big greatsword in his hand at the moment.
Right.
Make an intelligence check as an octopus.
Octopus is really not so smart. Oh,
okay, yeah, with a 14, yeah, you know that, like, your friend's in trouble and Defects got a weapon. Yeah, it'll be great.
It'll be great.
You've beaten up this creature a lot.
Yeah. The octopus can't
possibly go wrong. It's just one mythical creature.
Right. I can't do anything with this great axe other than carry it around, right?
You can make an attack at disadvantage without proficiency. As an octopus.
Fucking hilarious.
Because I'm the only one that I can still get to Adis.
I mean, yeah, it would take an action to, like, attack the creature.
Right, but I have the movement to get there.
Sure. Yeah, you can get there.
I can get there, and now my choices for helping him out are whack it with a tentacle.
Yeah.
Or whack it with Defect's axe.
Yep.
Whack it with Defect's axe.
So you swim over there, and it immediately comes out to snap at you.
Yeah.
Because you are behind the column, add +2 to your armor class.
Great.
For this attack.
It hits you for 31.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting. It rolled a natural 1.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Autumn, and so you see its massive jaws just kind of clamp around the column and just... you take no damage, Olive.
Sweet.
Like, holy hell, I can't even believe that.
In that case, I guess I'm gonna whack it with my tentacles.
Well, that's the end of your turn, right?
No, I haven't taken an action yet.
Oh, you haven't taken an action yet. Oh.
All I did over this move over there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, go for it.
All I did was move.
Make your action. It does look like it broke a tooth or something. Thank you. I've got it.
Cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker! I'm not gonna hit it with anything.
I'm gonna. Yeah, the axe kind of waves in the air and just.
That's useless.
Or waves in the water, rather. But you look really like kaiju in that moment. It's very fulfilling.
Really badass octopus waving this axe around.
Yeah,
you do.
Defect. It is your
Not
turn.
being Adis at all.
My token disappeared. I don't.
You're right here.
You're right here. Can you not
You're
see
in the
it?
dark.
No, it disappeared on my screen.
It's because I took the globe with me.
No,
maybe
he's got dark vision because of his circlet.
maybe if I reload the page
Yeah,
real quick.
reload the page. I don't know why
sorry,
it would have gone.
I brought the light source over to where the thing was.
Oh, that wouldn't have mattered. He has a
weird.
circlet of dark vision. His little.
Never mind then.
Pretty
His-
tiara.
Defects tiara.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. There I am. Okay.
Which fighting in this drift globe looks magnificent.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Jared. I know I'm holding Cloud Cutter.
Yep.
And Olive has my axe.
Yep.
What happened to my javelin? Do I still have it on me?
Your javelin is on the
Okay.
ground as well. Because you swam down to get Cloud Cutter, and you see your javelin is right there. It's just a regular javelin, though, but it is on the ground there. You could pick it up as a... But then you could not wield Cloud Cutter effectively.
Well, no, I wasn't going to, hold both weapons, but I know for certain I cannot reach the creature on this turn, so I figured it's just a regular javelin.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, so I'll do that.
Yeah, it's right on the ground right next to you. You can reach down and grab it. Object interaction for free.
How much of my movement does that cost?
None. You're on the ground. You had already swum down to get Cloud Cutter.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yes, you're right. So I pick it up. I will rage.
All right.
Which will give me 10 feet of movement, bonus movement.
Because it normally gives you 20 feet, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
And then with my regular movement, I can get right up next to Greg.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna throw the javelin.
What's the range on a javelin normally? Is it 20, 60?
Let me double check.
Or 30,
it is
60?
Javelin. 30.
It is just within range. It is just within range.
Okay. And I'm going to be reckless about it.
All right. Give yourself advantage.
I think that's only on melee, no?
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Oh, good question. I never considered that.
I think it is on. I think reckless is a melee
reckless,
attack.
It gives you advantage on melee, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I won't be reckless. I'll just throw it.
Yep.
And Godspeed. A 19 to hit.
A 19 to hit for 7 points of damage. Okay. A 19 hits.
All right.
So, you see your friend Adis is unconscious, wrapped in its coils. There's a octopus whacking ineffectively with your axe at this thing's
I think that's
body.
Pretty cool. That's pretty badass.
Your friends are all swimming over there. You grab the javelin on the ground. You swim. You are so pissed off. You hurl this javelin, this little nothing javelin, at this sea monster, essentially. And you see it just barely make contact and sink in. Defect, how would you like to do this?
Yeah, yes.
It had exactly 7 hit points left.
Are you serious?
Exactly 7. I've got it. I can tell you.
Oh my god! All I'm getting is that scene from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, the guy.
Yeah.
I would imagine that Olive as a shark tore out a scale, maybe, and that's where my javelin went. It just went into this empty flesh on his body.
Yeah, I think the first shark got one bite in.
Yep. All
That
right.
was enough.
Your hunter
That's all it
shark,
took.
yeah.
So you see that one little area of vulnerability, and you hurl the javelin towards it, and it punctures the outer layers and sinks in, and you just see this creature writhe all like 60, 80 feet,
Oh my
the
gosh.
tendrils going tight and then slack as Adis's unconscious form slips from it, and it just kind of roar back and forth, and it like slowly sinks to the ground, coil its head on the stone beneath it, and it is no
Jesus
longer
H.
moving.
Oh my god.
I want to harvest this thing.
You're unconscious.
I know.
Sit down.
This is Tanner.
Adis, I need a death saving throw.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck. So many windows open.
I know, kidding.
16.
That is a
Oh,
success.
that's incredible.
The mighty Pon'Ka'Ran is no more. That brings us to Greg.
That's you, Tanner.
Oh, yes.
Paduk is on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Greek is going to movement bonus action, so over to 8 is
Mhm.
and level 1 cure wounds.
All right. That is
Jeff.
enough. Pung. To heal
Seven.
Adis. Adis, you are no longer unconscious. And you can see through the light of the drift globe the dead form of Pon'Ka'Ran laid out before you. And yeah, you have felled a mythical creature. Good job.
How do we get this to the surface?
I saw the shard. I know where the shard is. I saw it. Olive saw the shard already.
You did, yeah. So, also, as of note, in this light, now that the drift globe's over here, that mermaid statue is entirely made of gold.
Hey, Greg's eyes. Cha-ching.
It is a 10-foot tall mermaid statue, perfect in every form, and it is totally gold, which means it's fucking heavy.
I was just going to say, which means it weighs a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ton and we're 1,500 feet down.
But
Yeah.
the ship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, does the ship have
This is a
a...
salvage operation that would be
Gold?
profitable for everybody.
Uh-huh.
You also see kind of scattered around the base of it a bunch of like finely made pottery and like ewers and chalices and bowls and plates and like art objecty kind of stuff, like relic-y stuff, made of
Uh-huh.
like either really nice porcelain or silver or whatever. And you also see like just a plain silver colored rod, like just a silver rod. It's all just
Great.
sitting there.
Greg grabs everything that they can fit in their bag.
Sure. So like all the art objects and the rod definitely fit in the bag. Statue does not in any way, shape, or form.
It will fit.
But the statue's also not going anywhere.
There are not poppers strong enough to make that fit in that bag.
Oh.
Wow.
There it is, everybody.
Oh God.
Glorious. But indeed, Olive, you did earlier notice the location of the
Of the shard.
of the shard. So you can see that it is embedded into the creature. It's not like on a scale; it's like embedded within it.
Uh-huh.
Can I see where it is?
You can see the octopus just kind of hovering over an area.
Yeah, I can kind of point at it with one of my tentacles.
It does have the drift globe with it, so.
I'll go investigate over with Olive, and if I can see what it is, I'll start trying to carve.
I definitely have a free tentacle to point it out.
Make a survival check. You're underwater, so like stuff is like getting in your way, so I think it's a disadvantage.
Okay. Fuck. I have a plus 12 in that. Oh, jeez. All right, we'll just have to come back for this shit.
All right, so with a 14, it takes you about 10 minutes, but you are able to remove not just the fragment, like whatever it is, and as you pull like this hunk of meat out, you realize the fragment's not loose. The fragment is attached onto something. It is on in the light of this drift globe, it is on an amulet that has no chain.
Can I remove the amulet? Or it's too embedded and I have to do it like on ground?
Yeah, you'll probably need to take this chunk of flesh with you, but...
Which is probably a good idea, because I don't think handling the null shard while we're in the water breathing magically might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Olive and her tentacle.
I will hold it only by the meat part.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, like it's embedded in an amulet. It's like a rounded over fragment. It's kind of neat. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what you have.
Right.
I'm
now carrying a globe, an axe.
It is at about this point that Paduk finally swims over.
Oh.
Because he's been out.
Swimming slowly.
Yeah, he's like, make sure that everybody is okay. Grig eventually comes over with a very like, I've acquired stuff look on their face. And you can all safely and alivedly begin to ascend from the bottom of the Lake of Eels.
We're coming back for both the mythical creature and the statue, right?
Yeah, we're definitely coming back.
Okay.
I want to say, like, I wanted to at least grab a scale from this creature as a trophy for myself.
Yeah.
We have a hunk of flesh.
Yeah, Adis has a hunk of flesh that definitely has some scales on it.
Oh, yeah. Fine. Then that works.
Yeah, the statue's definitely not going anywhere. I don't know how long the creature will be here.
I mean, there's parts of this that are probably... I mean, if we talk to the ship, maybe they can organize something quickly with how valuable the parts might be.
Yeah. They've got a water breather on the ship. My new best friend Lisa is a water breather.
So you all swim up 10 minutes and then you break the surface, breathing air, and it's been a good like 45 minutes since you left, so it's been almost an hour. Actually, it's probably been over an hour at this point. Between all your scavenging and whatnot. Luckily, you had taken fresh water-breathing potions, so good job.
Yeah.
Which actually means, like, Paduk would have had some trouble, but you could have given him a drop of another one, and it would have been fine.
He could have bamfed up, too.
Bag of holding.
Don't put living things in the bag of holding.
I know.
Paduk cannot teleport.
Oh. I thought he could.
No.
He just goes invisible?
He goes invisible. Yeah. He doesn't teleport.
Oh, that's not helpful.
No.
Never mind.
Hush up. So he, you all make it up. You're fine. Long story short, the captain is like, "Well, you all look horrible. What happened?"
We killed it. We killed it.
The octopus looks exactly the same as when it went down, except now that it's wielding all these strange objects.
Yeah.
Because it's a fresh octopus.
You killed you found and killed Pon'Ka'Ran? Poka is dead?
Yep.
Well. Well, get your asses back up on my ship.
Is it possible to get the body? Also, there's treasure down there.
Ah, you don't say. And she kind of like rubs her chin and kind of rubs her hands a little bit. and they all begin to help you back up onto the ship. And that's where we will end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
All right.
Wow.
I'm carrying Defects
Wow,
axe,
indeed.
carrying a globe, and I'm carrying a chunk.
I'll take my axe back, by the way.
Yeah.
And Olive just crawls onto the deck, just waving this axe around to the Pentagon.
Oh, wow. Good job, everybody. Good job. You defeated the legendary Pon'Ka'Ran.
Chunk of...
That was fucked, to be honest.
I thought that was a TPK right there. I was like, oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so...
Luckily for, Paduk to be out of range.
Twice, yeah. Which just kind of happened to be how it was, because it needed to pull back to get as many of you as possible, and it wasn't really concerned about Paduk anyway, because you all were trying to do shit to it. But he re-rolled for that ability and got it back before he used it, so... when he swam up over to Adis, he had 10 hit points left.
Mm-hmm.
And then he jawed the column on a natural 1.
Right.
Hurt himself a little bit. Had 7 hit points left.
3. Oh my god.
And you hit him for exactly 7.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm curious.
Its armor class was 18, and you rolled a 19.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
I was like 5 different fucking sharks, and not one of them got a bite in.
Yeah, you had a rough time of it. Poop, 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 poop.
Yeah, that was funny, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Olive just popping in and out of various forms was definitely a good time.
That damn shark gets a +9 on its bite and gets 3d10 plus 6 of damage on a bite.
Oh.
And didn't get to use it once, because every single time I turned into a damn shark, it nullified magic.
It whipped you, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rough go.
That shark is 126 hit points.
That's sexy, though.
That's hot.
I was like, no, I'm a big shark! No, I'm not a big shark. I'm a big shark! I'm not a big shark! God damn it, I just want to bite things!
Yeah, it was very close going. Like, there was a while where I was like, oh shit, they might all die now.
Was this thing just a legendary creature, or did it also have lair actions?
It did not have lair actions.
Okay, so it was just the legendary actions that it was using.
Yeah, it had legendary actions. It also had legendary resistances, but that never came into effect.
Because it has the null amulet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was... So I will tell you this, because this creature is now deceased. By its very nature, it had magic resistance, so it already had advantage on saving throws. And because it was embedded with a fragment of the null shard, spells below a certain level did not affect it. And a couple of times per day, it could do that nullifying wave thing. Right. Where it just turned off all the magic around it.
Do you know what that would be really hot on? Defect.
Ooh.
Well,
defect with resistance to magic.
if defect wears it for, a few hundred years, that might happen.
Right.
Starkty's got time.
Yeah, when you were all unconscious, I thought for sure Olive was becoming an octopus and dragging y'all to the surface.
Hey. All the bodies.
I was like, everyone's unconscious except me, and I'm a fucking octopus. What do I do?
Oh, look, I got dragged away.
Yeah.
Which led to Defect killing it, which led to us getting the shard, and now we also can get a body and a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's way better. But I definitely have a moment of like, what do I grab? What do I have to grab? Yeah. I've got 8 arms. What do I grab?
Adis's curiosity led to something somewhat fruitful, even though I almost died again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, I can chase him. I can get there. I can't do a damn thing once I get there.
Yeah. You like start grappling me back from the
yeah
thing.
Yeah, that is all the octopus can do is whack and grapple. Whack, grapple, and run.
Rice
Yeah.
Krispies.
I've got it asked. Defect has pockets to hide it all in, right? So sure.
All those compartments,
Rocks
yeah.
all over. Compartments, slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry we did not take a break, but we had a crazy battle to get through, which you all did very well on. So that's fantastic. Good job.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Considering all the disadvantages.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you had a lot going against you.
Holy crap!
And you eked it out, and nobody died. Came close a couple times, but nobody died.
Yeah.
Very close.
Listen, all hail the Paduke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a little sprite, he's a helpful little fella, isn't he?
Yeah, good little feller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's handy.
He's earned his share of whatever profits you decide to work out with him.
Mm-hmm.
But good job. Yeah. Great.
Yeah? Great.
You know what would have been funny, like really funny, is if I hit it for 6 points of damage and it only had 1 left, and it came to Batuk's turn again. That would have been great.
That would have been
If it hit
fantastic.
it again, like a little.
If I could have hit it with max, that would have been
That would have been awesome.
Or just the octopus slapping.
yeah.
Just.
Wow.
Lord.
That would
wow.
have been really funny.
Good times. Oh, I unfortunately forgot to change the nameplate. So during that entire battle, Olive was labeled as Spoot. I apologize for that. But we all knew it was Olive. It was Olive on the screen. It was just the name tag was wrong, and that's on me.
It was Olive all the time.
It was Spoot turning into a shark and arc, shark and arc, a shark and arc.
It was Olive Frag all the time. Yeah. Cool. Great. Well, let's go around, say our goodbyes, do any plugs you would like to plug, and I will get us a raid fired up here. Let's start in the corner. The man with the plan, or at least an idea, Adis.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'm so glad we all didn't die, so there will be session next week.
Yeah.
Imagine. We're taking a week off to all write new characters.
Good times had by all. Moving on next up to Olive.
Hey! Thanks for watching. I've been Olive. I am still Sarah. And sharks are cool. Be kind to your sharks. They're really cool. And yeah, that's all I got.
Especially Greenland sharks. They're the most unfortunate.
And hopping right along to Defect.
Yes. Thank you all for watching all of us fight a giant sea creature. And join us next week as we decide how to lift a 10-foot tall gold statue out of the bottom of the lake.
And a giant creature.
And a giant creature. And in the meantime...
Do they have a balloon in a hose?
I'm trying to remember the terminology. So subscribe, click like.
Oh, yeah.
Follow us, retweet us. Are we on Twitter?
Yes, we are.
Do we have a Twitter account?
Do you ever listen to what I say at the end of the stream?
No.
I know, but Twitter is outside of my peripheral social media.
I work so hard, and nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a shit.
I am going to sign up for Twitter now, and I'm going to follow Nuuli Forged.
Well, good.
On Twitter. And that's my plug.
Do you believe this shit? Look at what I got to deal with. Well, you're done. Thank Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. I've been Jared, your Dungeon Master, here on Nuuli Forged each and every week. Come on by, come on back. We play a bunch of D&D and do stupid shit. It's a lot of fun. We're going to raid the dungeon run. In the meantime, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all at Nuuli Forged. You can catch Matt and I on our podcast, Mid-Level Adventurers, on anywhere you find your normal podcast platforms. We're there. And you can just be cool and hang out with us anytime. YouTube. Yes, also on YouTube. So come on by. Come on back next week. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on the video. And we'll see you back here next week for episode 70 of Nuuli Forged.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Tonight was 69.
Was 69.
Yeah, this was 69.
And we managed to bring up poppers.
Yep. Yep, and we managed to get poppers in there. So we all win. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.